Hi, my name is Orlando Acevedo Galvis, and I studied at UNA, and this is the course Material Design for Face-to-Face Environments. In these opportunities, I'm going to use the principle of second language acquisition by Brian Tomlinson. Design material for English language teachers should include some relevant input for the communicative purposes. That means that the production of tests where the students can write around the experience or guess what, when to create some connection with that material and their experience. The first experiences the student had with those materials should encourage them to explore and to have as real experiences as possible. For instance, tax-free activities, materials with a variety of topics, texts, and activities to choose. We can see many learners need the opportunity to use the target language and receive outcome feedback. For example, when they watch some videos or listen to songs, or they read some literature, or maybe they use a craft to create something. This is the first principle of second language acquisition, where materials maker and teacher should take into account student needs and wants. This is, choose variety of relevant topics to students as well as interesting for their attention. These principles focuses and point out on the importance of the student count. And what is that important? Because the anxious and stress reduce the capacity of the students to learn and to be concentrated for getting a successful language learning. This other principle focuses on the importance of relevating and useful material because of each group that the students set in a different goals and interests. As well, this material had to encourage students to self-discovery and self-investment. These principles can encourage a student to write a writing or spoken text based on an interesting topic in order to discover something. But this is important because a wide knowledge of the learner's learning processes is demanded in these principles. Students have a particular knowledge about the world. For that reason, it's very important students need being provided with opportunities to use the target language in different and meaningful ways. That is, using the language for communication. It's very important that learners' attention pay to the material because they need to be aware about the gap existing between they know and how that input is used by the native speaker. That is important as well that the learning process is not going instantly, it's procedural and need time. This principle refers to a particular learning style or mode of them can work for a learner who wants to learn a specific topic or language, but he or she needs to use other learning styles to learn other topics of language. As a teacher, using different approaches can be useful in order to recycle different tasks. This means take advantage of the variety of activities and inputs exposed to students because they need to shape their knowledge later. Tomlinson recommends material developers to use different styles and to be aware of the inevitable attitudinal difference of the uses of the material, as well as silent period at the beginning of the instruction without the stresses produced in the target language, but using their. Tomlinson suggests that this controlled practice should not really too much lie. Materials should expose the students to the language used and receiving feedback, but this feedback is evaluated more by the language purposes than evaluating the language accuracy. All of before principles show that English language learning is a process where material developers should be more aware about the learner's needs than the teacher believes in order to get a successful language learning process. Thank you so much for watching this video.